Welcome to part 2 of the top 25 favorite anime. For this one, we'll be taking a look at some more anime I love. So without further ado, let us begin. Number 20, Ouran High School Host Club. Now, okay, I should mention this right now. This is the only reverse harem on my countdown, and aside from Clanad, which I do not consider a harem, it is the last harem on my countdown, as it is my favorite. Now, why do I like a reverse harem where they're generally not liked upon in the male audience? Because it's actually legitimately funny. Yes, a lot of it has to do with the comedy of the series, and I honestly love it, and the characters are just fantastic. Simply fantastic. I enjoyed the crud out of them. And I wouldn't have it any other way, because honestly, if I did, I probably wouldn't like it. It does have its problems, sure, and the ending isn't the best, but for what it is, I really enjoy it. And that is really all I need to ask for with this show. Number 19, Megami SS, both seasons. Now, you could technically call this a harem, I guess, but no it isn't. It's got some twist to it. So, just wanted to get that out of the way first up. Now, why do I love Megami SS? It is for a very, very, very selfish reason. Its setting. It takes place in Japan during Christmas time. Guess what my favorite time of the year is? Christmas. So, with an anime that's kind of haremish and is set in Christmas, sign me up. Okay, if you have any Christmas episodes in general, sign me up. Well, sort of. You'll get it. You might get it. I don't know. Either way, though, Megami SS, that was the initial hook for me to stay in. But I continued after I saw some of the characters, more specifically the love interests themselves, over the main character, who I don't like all that much, though I kind of preferred him over Canon 2006 main character. Take that. But overall, I will say that I rather enjoy the anime. It's not the greatest, mind you, not even in the romance genre, but I like it enough, and that's really all that I have to say about it. So, there's that. Number 18, 11 Eyes. Now, if you are a watcher of Shadow ACS and myself, you will know that I have once praised 11 Eyes, and more than once. Why is it so low on my favorites list? As I've been doing my Persona 3 vs 11 Eyes videos, I've noticed more and more 11 Eyes' faults. And no, I can't help that. I've become much more of a critic than I was before, and I'll say that yes, I think it's dropped lower on the list because I've been noticing much more of the flaws of it than I did back then, which is kind of sad, as I really do enjoy it because, again, when it's good, it's really good and deserves the praise Shadow ACS has given it. The problem is, when I do not think it's that good, I really don't think it's that good. And honestly, it's not a good adaptation of the original visual novel, but again, that's a whole nother topic to talk about at a later time. Overall, though, I really, really do enjoy 11 Eyes, just not as much as I did before. Number 17, Death Note. Oh, I can hear the fanboys screaming at me right now. No, I do not enjoy Death Note as much as a lot of other anime on this list. No, I have a very, very low opinion of the ending, despite the more mixed reaction I had with it. I still have a very low opinion of it. So I'll be kind of honest here. When I enjoyed Death Note, I really enjoyed it. I do think it's a morally ambiguous tale. It works perfectly and is one of the best of its kind. But right around after a certain spoiler happens, the anime does go downhill, and to me, never stops. And the characters become much, much more hateable. I do not think I hated a main character more than I did Light Yagami. Truthfully. To be honest though, if I have to give the thing props on one thing, the music in it is amazing. It's one of the best anime soundtracks I've heard. But again, that's another topic for another time. Overall, I really do think if Death Note had been a little bit more, had a better ending, then I think I probably would have enjoyed it at least a little bit more and would have made my top 15. But unfortunately, the ending for me kind of held it back. But you get what you get. Number 16, Wolf's Rain. Critically, this anime is one of the best I've ever seen. It tells a perfectly great story and is masterfully done by Studio Bones. On an enjoyment standpoint, however, it's number 16. Unfortunately for me, I think a lot of the problem was that I didn't really get into the story until the latter half, and by that point, a lot of events had already happened. That, and it had a great villain. But I will say this, again, from a critical standpoint, this is one of the best anime I've ever seen, and I'm surprised that not only a lot of people actually talk about this one. A lot more people have talked about Cowboy Bebop or certain other critically acclaimed anime, but not this one, which I think is one of the best anime ever created. Even if I don't enjoy it as much as I probably should. But that is just my opinion, and not much I can do about that. Though I do highly recommend it if you are a Studio Bones fan. Because it truly is a great anime that should be watched by as many people as you humanly possible, even if you don't like it.